We have already marked the function, this add text for head1 function, with annotation model attribute. Now we will mark the function parameters with this annotation, with this model attribute annotation. For example, this post method. We capture the name and author of the book in this name of book and the author of book, and then capture it, create a new book and save this new book. So we can reduce this code, name and author of this book. Instead this we can write only book, and to write it straight away, book, but we needed to mark it as a model attribute. Model attribute, some book, model, and this book we can send directly. Look like this. Let's restart our application. Okay, this is a post request when we write the book name, the brief history of time, and author Stephen Hawking, and when we create this book is created, or other book. Okay, the program works. Spring automatically understands that the book name and book author refer to book entity, and immediately saved it in here, book. Capture it by using a model attribute and save it by using repository, book repository. This is if we use the standard form, but if we use time-leaf form, time-leaf method and the time-leaf action. So we needed to send here an object of time-leaf to object. So let's object this object here as a model dot add attribute, and a book object, book as a time-leaf object. Here is empty book firstly, and we will fill its fields, name and the author. Yes, name and author in this code. But if we write time-leaf action, it must wrap it this syntax add and curly braces in quotes, and this must be written inside this syntax as a post action method, post function action, library regular. Okay, also this usually divided, wrap it in a tag and div tag inside this tag. Okay, so look that here we send in this HTML book object, and we needed to firstly capture this object by this key. For this we usually use syntax with a $, and there you needed to specify the key book object, copy here and paste here, book object, and we will fill the name of book and name of author of this for this object in this input types. For name we can write time-leaf field. Also we need to write asterisk and specify the name of this field, name of book. Okay, strictly in curly braces. Also for author we can open the model name, and also we needed to specify the author. Also we use time-leaf dot field, write Simon statement, asterisk and curly braces, and the name of field author. Okay, and this name and author, when we write on button, we'll save it in this book object and save it here. This is the same action, but with using timelift method, timelift action. When we use a timelift action, you must remember this syntax: add and inside curly braces. This is reference, and you need to specify an object by key in a model in application context of Spring application, and then just specify field name for this input type name and author for field author. Let's restart our application. Okay, and then open the web browser. But the mistake, if we run it, timelift engine, timelift section. Here during execution, field tag, regular section, field tag. Let's open controller. So we create a book. Firstly, we need to empty book. Oh, let's send not new book, the same book here. Okay, and restart our application. And open this regular, refresh, we can see the same mistake, so let's delete it. Okay, restart. Then we write web browser, and also we can get a mistake. Okay, let's open this regular post method, leave regular. Let's use only book, and this book name, book author. Okay, open our controller, book. Let's add explicitly book. Okay, and if we open a browser, an error because book. Okay. Here this is only post request, but until post request we needed to get it firstly. When we get it, we needed to create an empty model.add attribute, an empty book firstly, book, and after working processing this get mapping with empty book, we will this book model attribute here fill it fields name and author this book, and after click on button save, we will send to our server this post request with this book, and save this book to our list of books and display it. Then we create this book. We can open this model. We will use an empty constructor, so we can add a constructor here. This refer to the primary constructor, but with the empty fields. If we not specified these empty fields, so we can use this syntax. Restart our application, and now our program must work well. Okay, restart. Refresh. Yes, our program works well. So let's create a brief history of time of author Stephen Hawking, and we can see that our program works well. Let's add other book, Harry Potter and Prisoner of Azkaban, and the author Joanna Kathleen Rowling, Harry Potter and Prisoner of Azkaban. Good job, and see you in the next lesson.